Lee Min-ho arrested after violent fight with Song Hye Kyo at luxury hotel. The shocking truth behind the glamour. The lights were still flickering when hotel security arrived. It was a night no one at the Grand Blue Horizon Hotel will ever forget. The suites on the 34th floor had always been reserved for the most elite guests, heads of state, foreign royalty, and international celebrities seeking privacy and prestige. But on that night, something else entirely was playing out behind the gold-trimmed doors of Suite 3412. Inside were two of Korea's biggest stars, Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo, known to millions as the faces of luxury and romance. Yet by the time the concierge pressed the emergency button, what they found was not a picture of perfection, but a scene that left even the most seasoned hotel staff in utter disbelief. The once immaculate suite was in chaos. Decorative mirrors were smashed into pieces, expensive vases shattered across the floor. The grand crystal lamp dangled sideways like a fallen chandelier. Someone had clearly lost control, and from the trembling voice of the front desk clerk who had taken the late-night call, the incident was anything but small. Sources within the hotel confirmed that a guest from the neighboring suite had called around 2 a.m., reporting loud voices, shouting, and sounds of objects crashing. The staff initially thought it might have been a drunken guest. Instead, what they stumbled upon was Korea's most loved on-screen couple, now locked in real-life disaster. Lee Min-ho was detained by hotel security moments before the arrival of city police. Song Hye Kyo was found seated near the large bay window of the suite, her face pale, her eyes red. She did not speak as officers entered. Instead, she pointed at the broken tablet lying on the coffee table, and then at the wall behind it, cracked from a recent impact. What began as whispers turned into a roaring storm within hours. By morning, the news was everywhere. The nation wakes up to a nightmare. Good Morning Seoul opened with the words no one expected to hear. Lee Min-ho has been arrested. The announcement sent shockwaves through the country. Within minutes, fans gathered outside police stations. News vans parked outside the hotel, and online forums went into meltdown. The details came flooding in. Police statements, witness accounts, leaked texts, and security footage, though unreleased to the public, confirmed a heated argument had taken place that quickly escalated into physical aggression. It was Song Hye Kyo who had called the concierge, using the room's private emergency line. Sources say her voice was calm but urgent, requesting immediate assistance, saying only, "We need help now, please send someone quickly." Lee Min-ho, according to early reports, had locked himself in the bathroom moments before the authorities arrived, only to later open the door and surrender quietly, without resistance. But what made the story even more shocking was that no one, not even their closest friends, had known the two were seeing each other in private. A secret relationship exposed. For months, the media had speculated a secret romance, but neither star confirmed anything publicly. Now, insiders are revealing that Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo had been in an off-screen relationship for nearly a year, meeting privately in various cities while working on international projects. They had allegedly planned to make their relationship public later this year, during a joint appearance at a global fashion event, now postponed indefinitely. A former stylist who worked with both stars told one tabloid, they were madly in love, but had serious disagreements behind the scenes over career choices and lifestyle clashes. He was spontaneous and free, she was precise and guarded, the stylist said. Sometimes, they clashed in the most unpredictable ways. Inside the fight. While official statements remain limited, an anonymous hotel employee who claims to have seen the aftermath described the scene in vivid detail. There were pillows torn apart. The minibar fridge was pulled out. Someone had thrown a bottle at the wall. The bed frame was cracked at the corner. It looked like the set of a drama that had gone horribly wrong. The witness added that Song Hye Kyo appeared shaken but not harmed. She was calm but distant, almost like she had already cried everything out. Police later confirmed that no medical attention was needed, but described the situation as highly volatile and requiring urgent separation of the involved parties. The arrest. Lee Min-ho was taken into custody at approximately 3 a.m. for questioning. He remained silent as flashes from waiting cameras captured him walking out in casual clothes, his face expressionless but his eyes visibly tired. His agency released a brief statement, asking the public not to jump to conclusions and confirming that legal counsel was being arranged. Song Hye Kyo's representative stated she would be cooperating fully with investigations and requested privacy for the actress, who they described as emotionally drained. The fallout. By afternoon, Lee Min-ho's upcoming drama premiere had been cancelled. Sponsors began pulling out. Brand collaborations were placed on hold, and endorsements were suspended pending investigation. Meanwhile, Song Hye Kyo reportedly left Seoul hours later, heading to an undisclosed location with family and close friends. Online, the backlash was immediate. Fans split into camps. Some defended Lee Min-ho. Others fiercely protected Song Hye Kyo. Still others demanded both stars step away from the limelight indefinitely. A massive online petition calling for a full investigation into the incident garnered over 500,000 signatures in under 8 hours. Industry veterans are now calling this the darkest scandal in modern Korean entertainment history. A love story that became a cautionary tale. How did Korea's dream couple end up in the center of such a scandal? Some blame fame, others blame pressure. Still others say this was always inevitable when two giants from different worlds collide under the burden of constant perfection. What remains now is a silence deeper than any on-screen scene either star has ever portrayed. Lee Min-ho remains under restricted surveillance, pending further legal actions. Song Hye Kyo has yet to make any public appearance since the night in question, but sources say she is receiving support from colleagues and longtime friends. The question on everyone's lips is simple, but painful. Can they ever return? Or is this the final chapter of what was once the most dazzling, untold romance in Korean pop culture history? The country had barely caught its breath when the next wave hit. Just as fans began to process the explosive hotel incident that led to Lee Min-ho's arrest, an even deeper twist unraveled. This was no ordinary lovers' spat. What happened inside Suite 3412 was merely the surface of a storm that had been building for months. And now, the layers were peeling back like a drama script written in chaos and betrayal. The hidden camera footage that changed everything. Late into the night, an anonymous hotel worker leaked a silent surveillance screenshot taken from the hallway outside the luxury suite. Though the image revealed nothing overtly aggressive, what set the internet on fire was the timestamp. The footage proved that Lee Min-ho had visited the suite hours earlier than official report stated, and he was not alone. He had entered with another woman. A tall, long-haired figure, face hidden beneath a designer cap and oversized sunglasses, had walked side by side with him just after midnight. She exited 20 minutes later, alone. Theories erupted online. Who was she? A colleague? A friend? A secret? By morning, thousands believed the woman was none other than an up-and-coming actress who had recently been cast opposite Lee Min-ho in a new streaming drama. She had been spotted at the hotel earlier that week and had even posted a now-deleted photo from the hotel's rooftop bar the night before the incident. Suddenly, the story twisted again. Song Hye Kyo's silent exit. In the hours after the hotel altercation, while Lee Min-ho was being questioned by police, Song Hye Kyo quietly checked out. Not through the main lobby, but through the staff elevators and a private basement exit known only to VIPs. She left with no makeup, no entourage, and no luggage. An eyewitness who worked in hotel services told reporters, she looked like she had just walked out of a nightmare. Her eyes were distant. She didn't say a word. She just nodded when the driver opened the car door. For fans, it was the image of heartbreak that said everything words could not. The voice note that broke the internet. And then came the voice message. A leaked audio file, allegedly recorded by Song Hye Kyo herself, began circulating online. In it, a woman's voice is heard trembling slightly, saying, "I thought we could keep this quiet until we figured things out. I didn't expect you to bring her here. Not to our place. You crossed the line, Min-ho. This time, you really crossed it." Though unconfirmed, the voice matched past recordings of Song Hye Kyo. Experts were called in to verify the file. Fans analyzed the sound of her breathing. Even the pause between her words became dissected for meaning. Was it a final goodbye? A warning? A confession? Whatever it was, the damage had already been done. Global media frenzy. What started as a national story was now international news. Headlines across Asia read, "Korea's golden couple in ruins," while Western tabloids splashed photos of Lee Min-ho entering the Seoul Metropolitan Court surrounded by bodyguards. A global fashion house dropped both stars from its upcoming campaign. An overseas film festival removed a tribute segment dedicated to their past dramas. And in the middle of it all, a private investigator claimed to have been hired by one of the stars months before the incident, allegedly to track suspicious behavior involving hidden meetings and secret hotel bookings. A courtroom showdown on the horizon. Lee Min-ho's legal team announced he would be cooperating fully with authorities, but he would also be pressing charges for defamation and illegal leaks of private footage. Meanwhile, Song Hye Kyo's legal representatives confirmed that she would be submitting further evidence, including messages and digital records from the night in question. The courtroom drama is expected to unfold in the coming weeks, with some predicting that private testimonies from celebrity friends may be called upon. Names like Park Shin-hye, Gong Yoo, Kim Ji-won, and even Hyun Bin are rumored to be connected to the unfolding case, either as witnesses or as people who had prior knowledge of the troubled relationship. The public turns divided. Online, the atmosphere remains volatile. Some fans have turned fiercely protective of Song Hye Kyo, demanding that Lee Min-ho be blacklisted from all entertainment projects indefinitely. Others, still loyal to Lee Min-ho, argue that the situation has been blown out of proportion by leaked gossip and unverified images. Fan clubs have shut down. Brand ambassadors have been quietly replaced. Television programs have edited out scenes featuring both stars. And yet, in the middle of this chaos, one thing remains true. Korea has never seen a scandal like this. Two of the country's most adored icons, now locked in a storm of suspicion, betrayal, and emotional devastation, have turned a once fairy tale story into something darker, something real. What comes next? Rumors now suggest that Song Hye Kyo may leave the country to begin filming an international project in Europe. Sources say she wishes to escape the noise and protect her emotional well-being. Lee Min-ho, on the other hand, is reportedly staying in Seoul, preparing for the legal battle ahead. Insiders claim he has not spoken to Song Hye Kyo since the night of the incident. A drama producer who once worked with both stars said in an interview, "They were brilliant together, both on screen and off-screen, but maybe they were too big, too bright, too intense. The fire was beautiful, until it started burning everything. Now, the world waits. Will there be a final statement? A televised apology? Or an emotional reunion that shocks everyone once more? Whatever comes next, one thing is clear. The glamour is gone. What remains is the raw, haunting truth behind the headlines.